It's Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025. Welcome to the 117th edition of the Aurea newsletter series. In our series today we shall discuss Tacca, Eddoe, farming in Nigeria, Nigeria's untapped root crop. Before we get started, we would like to take a moment to welcome you to this channel. If you are visiting us for the first time, please subscribe, smash the like button, share this video and help us grow our family. If you have already subscribed, then show your support by liking the video and making a comment. Now let's dive in. Opening purview, Tacca, Eddoe, Nigeria's untapped root crop with huge domestic and export potential. In Nigeria's rich agricultural landscape, crops like yam, cassava, and maize often steal the spotlight. Yet beneath the surface, literally, is Tacca, a lesser-known but highly promising root crop also called Eddoe. Traditionally cultivated across parts of Nigeria, Tacca is quietly emerging as a game-changer for food security, rural income, and global exports. If you've never heard of it, you're not alone. But in this series, we'll unpack everything you need to know, from how it's grown and processed to its rising domestic demand and strong export potential. What is Tacca, Eddoe? Tacca, sometimes confused with taro, is a tropical tuber known for its starchy underground corms. Used in both traditional cuisine and industrial applications, like starch and flour production, Tacca is nutritious, hardy, and adaptable, yet vastly underutilized. A glimpse into its past, traditional cultivation and use. Historically, Tacca has been cultivated by smallholder farmers, particularly in Nigeria's Middle Belt and parts of the southwest. Farming methods are largely manual, clearing land with hoes, planting with minimal spacing, and harvesting by hand. Post-harvest, the corms are usually boiled, pounded, or sun-dried and ground into flour. Despite its nutritional value, Tacca has received limited attention from research bodies or policymakers, leaving it stuck in the shadows of better-known crops.
How it's grown today, modern farming and processing methods. Fast forward to today, and a quiet revolution is underway. White heavy checkmark modern farming practices. Land preparation, use of mechanized tillers for improved root development. Spacing, 60 cm x 60 cm for optimal growth. Soil needs, loamy, well-drained soils with organic or NPK fertilizers. Irrigation, optional but useful during dry spells. Pest management, organic solutions for common issues like corm rot. White heavy checkmark upgraded processing techniques. Mechanical peeling and slicing, reduces labor and contamination. Industrial dryers, ensure consistent drying, essential for long shelf life. Flour milling, produces high-grade flour suitable for baking, pharmaceuticals, and starch production. Packaging, modern, export-grade packaging improves shelf appeal and compliance. Sourcing planting material, where the journey begins. Tacca is vegetatively propagated, meaning farmers plant pieces of the corm, known as cormels. Quality planting materials come from existing farmers' stock. Agricultural research institutes like NRCRI. Emerging community seed banks. Selecting disease-free, vigorous cormels ensures good yields and crop resilience. Where Tacca grows best in Nigeria. Tacca thrives in tropical regions with moderate rainfall. Key growing areas include Benue and Kogi, Middle Belt fertile soils and strong farming culture. Oyo and Osun, Southwest significant small-scale cultivation. Enugu and Ebonyi, Southeast excellent conditions for root crops. Northern Guinea Savannah Zone, holds vast, untapped potential. With better infrastructure and irrigation, more regions could scale up production.
The local market, a value chain taking shape. Tacca is gaining traction in Nigerian cities thanks to its gluten-free profile and affordability. How it moves through the market. Smallholder farmers cultivate and sell to traders. Traders and aggregators, who supply to processors. Processors, who turn it into flour or snacks for retailers and supermarkets. Retailers and supermarkets, where consumers discover it. However, the value chain remains fragmented. With improved organization, especially through farmer cooperatives and processing hubs, Tacca could gain serious domestic traction. The global stage, exporting Tacca to the world. With rising global demand for functional foods, gluten-free flours, and exotic starches, Tacca is ripe for export, literally. Target export markets: USA and EU, high demand for health foods and gluten-free alternatives. Asia, interest in starchy roots for industrial use. African diaspora, seeking indigenous ingredients for traditional dishes. What you need to export Tacca: quality control, clean, pest-free, and well-dried products. Certifications: NAFDAC, for processed food, SONCAP, HACCP. Proper packaging, moisture-proof, food-grade, export-labeled. Export documents: Certificate of Origin, Export License, Phytosanitary Certificate, Commercial Invoice, and Packing List. The export process: harvest and clean the product. Dry and package to meet global standards. Register with an EPC and get certifications. Find buyers via B2B platforms or trade expos. Ship using sea or air freight with a logistics partner. Why invest in Tacca? Whether you're a policymaker, agro-processor, exporter, or entrepreneur, here's why Tacca should be on your radar. Low input crop with good returns. Huge local and international demand for alternative flours. Opportunities for rural job creation and women-led agro-processing. Sustainable and climate resilient. What Nigeria needs to unlock Tacca's potential. To fully tap into Tacca's value, Nigeria must invest in agricultural research to develop high-yield, disease-resistant varieties. Strengthen farmer cooperatives and provide access to finance. Support agro-processors with grants and modern machinery. Launch public awareness campaigns to promote its health benefits. Implement friendly export policies and reduce bureaucracy.
Conclusion: time to pay attention to Tacca. Tacca is more than just a root crop, it's an economic opportunity buried in plain sight. With the right support, this humble tuber can generate jobs, improve food security, and position Nigeria as a global supplier of indigenous agricultural products. The time to act is now. Tacca may be under the radar today, but with coordinated efforts, it could become one of Nigeria's most valuable agricultural exports tomorrow. Are you in the agribusiness space or exploring export opportunities? Let's talk Tacca. Whether you need help sourcing quality corms, processing equipment, or finding international buyers, we're here to help guide your next move. Quote of the week: the ultimate goal of farming is not the growing of crops, but the cultivation and perfection of human beings. Masanobu Fukuoka.